he said click the link tree, see her sucking dick on cam. What the fuck? Nah, not Miss Independent. Nah, not Miss Independent there. And that's word for word. When I see the link tree,
this is why that clip about you just because you see how how a link tree just made you think about Drake. That's so crazy.
It was.
Damn, why we ain't filming, guys?
Hop in that go, and then I go.
Yo.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. You already know, man. We're back in this motherfucker, man.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
For the 13, 14, 15?
12.
Episode
there
12.
we go. There we go.
Almost 12.
Oh, my goodness.
Becoming a norm.
So many things to go over.
A lot of shit happening in this world,
A lot
man.
of shit going on.
A lot.
A
New
lot of
year.
exposures.
Yeah.
New year, everything's trying to become the spotlight, and everything's getting in this moment of fame. There's so much interesting shit going on.
100%.
And we're not even through January yet.
Exactly.
Not even halfway.
We're at the beginning of it.
Yeah, we still in the beginning.
Just starting
January.
off, man. How's y'all weekend been, man? How's y'all's
y'all's
weekend
year been?
Well, I mean, it just started.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It's the same question.
Same
How's
shit,
y'all's
though.
week? How's y'all's year been?
How's your year been so far?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I know with me it's definitely been one very informative. Just taking in a lot of information and trying to see where to apply it to best. But other than that, it was a very, very easy going, nothing too crazy. I definitely been in my mental a lot about certain things, but I'm pushing on through, continuing on maintaining, keeping that consistency. Pushing Peter. How about y'all?
What about you, Cordell?
I think me and Dietrich could both say how our fucking weekend went.
Our weekend's been.
It was definitely eventful.
It was fun.
Probably the most eventful thing y'all already know, me and Dietrich work in the same place. We've probably seen the craziest shit last night. It was probably the most wild I've seen the club ever. And it was over probably like the last thing you'd expect.
What was it
though?
over?
Y'all like dwarves?
Like Snow White?
What do you mean? Like,
You talking about Snow White?
like a dwarf?
We talking
about,
little people.
Little people.
The short ones.
See, when I think of dwarf, my mind instantly goes to like a
Fantasy?
fantasy.
Yeah, when he said Snow
magical,
White,
I see like
I said, what was you? You was on
long
some
ass beard, armor.
I was like,
wielding
what?
a battle axe.
What job you working at, bro? You hallucinating? I was like, what the?
Yeah, no. We all decided a nice little acid trip for the club was mandatory.
Damn, what a sight.
Oh yeah, no, that would be a sight. That'd be a crazy day. I would go. But no, we had two dwarves come in. A dude and a female. They came to the club. They both are performers. The female was of course a dancer, and the dude he kind of just like wild ass dude,
Like a stunt man.
Yeah, it's like a stunt man.
Okay.
And we had the female. She came and she performed on stage. Had like 3-4 songs perform on stage. Even had a little game where she had a cup down in her lap, and motherfuckers had to make the shot, and
Okay.
they basically got.
That was getting jiggy with it.
Y'all had a
motherfuckers
real
were
event
loving
going
it.
on.
They were loving it. They were.
They were.
I shit you not, the amount of people. I was there since opening.
Yeah.
Because I open on Friday, Saturdays. So the amount of people that called in was like, hey, what time is that dwarf thing going on? Motherfuckers were really looking forward to it. It was a frightening amount of people, actually.
He said frightening.
A concerning amount.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, motherfuckers was really looking forward to that shit. She did her thing. She made her money. Fucking everybody in that bitch was going crazy. Everybody, ooh, this was the most diverse group of people I've seen in the club since working there.
Wow.
Ranging from like 18-year-olds to probably like 60-year-olds in that bitch. Like,
shit.
motherfuckers were in there for this event. And then, of course, everybody in the club got stood up, got circled around the fucking. We had a blew up an air mattress and shit.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, no, this was for the stunt man.
Stunt man going crazy.
You could pay to throw him to the fucking air mattress.
Did one of y'all throw him?
They were trying to give me a
I
goddamn
didn't.
throw. I'm like, man, I'm just getting the names and shit. I was like, I'm good.
What?
I was his
going
escort.
on?
Yeah.
He was an escort?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, just like nobody got hurt or anything because you know they're little people, and you know walking
But they
them
were
through.
just getting tossed.
The
Not
first,
the
the one
female.
guy was.
She was.
The one
against
guy
us.
was.
She was performing. Yeah,
But,
the dude was.
No, me and Cordell, we're walking up there to,
Okay.
kind of, start breaking the ice, as, he put it,
Yeah.
to get people to start throwing him.
Yeah, that was.
And
It was probably the weirdest question I've had.
he walks.
I had to walk. I'm the one who got tasked to walk around asking people in the club, "Hey, you want to throw a dwarf?"
Oh, wow.
That's probably some of the strangest interactions I've had since working there.
Yeah.
The amount of crazy looks I got was it stuck with me.
So the first people that he comes up to, he's Cordell's like, "Hey, would you guys like to throw a dwarf?" And they're like, "What do you mean, throw him?"
No, it was the funniest part.
And he's
'cause,
like,
at first
and
I was
he's
going
like,
around
"Sir,
giving
I'm not gonna throw you. That's degrading." He's like, "For $20, I don't give a fuck."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was
like, "Oh,
I was
shit."
going around getting the names and shit, and I was bringing them. I got my first payment of the people who wanted to go,
Yeah.
and then I go in there. He's in the office, and I give him, because we're splitting it, like he's getting paid, of course, and then the other half is going to the club.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's in there, he's got his vest on and everything. He's like, "Hey, you go around getting names? You want me to come out there and talk shit to them?" And I'm like, "Hey, if you want to."
Yeah.
So he came out there, and the first people we walked up to, he was talking his shit to them. It was like these two young black dudes. They're both probably in their early 20s,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Yo, whoa!" But he talked so much shit to them. He grabbed them by their hands,
He yanked
pulled
them, pulled
he
them
pulled
up.
out of their seats, and convinced them to throw him.
Oh,
And they were all
wow.
they took multiple throws.
Hey,
Dog. The first throw, they got him on the mattress. Second throw, he fucking fell off, missed it.
Oh, shit.
He
I was
missed
like,
the
"Oh."
mattress when they threw him?
Basically,
But that's what he wanted. He
Yeah.
wanted people to actually throw him. He didn't want nobody being careful with him.
hold him
Because
back.
he talked shit to the people that threw him perfectly.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wanted somebody to overthrow him.
Yeah.
Because the first people that actually threw him to the point they damn near missed the mattress because they threw him so far, he rolled up and was like, "Yeah!" He pointed at them. He's like, "Yeah."
Man, what's that dude from Jackass? What's his name?
no,
Man.
Jason Acuna though.
Oh,
Wee Man.
okay,
Wee
okay.
Man.
Oh yeah, so it was Wee Man. Yeah,
So he was
Yeah.
giving that type of
yeah.
Yeah.
He was a cool ass dude. He had fun. He was dapping up everybody. It was the most interesting time I seen in the club. It was the most united I think, because even dancers wanted to throw him too.
Dang.
They did, dog.
Yeah,
Everyone did. Did Q throw him?
No, I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I went outside at one point.
entertainment.
Yeah, no, it was pure entertainment. They both had fun. They both made hella money, and everyone else in the club had fun. It was probably the highlight of my time in that club.
Wow.
Especially because it really showed, because all of our corporate were there. All of our bigwigs were there, owner of the club and everything.
Yeah.
And when it came to making sure everything was coordinated and going straight, I was one of the two people who was tasked with basically guiding everybody.
Yeah.
Me and my general manager. Whenever the bigwigs, they wanted something done right, they went either to her or to me.
Yeah.
And it was very tiring because, like I said, I've been there since 9 a.m.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was boosting me up. It was all right,
Yeah.
I'm they're looking at me to get this
Yeah,
shit
you
set
the
right.
guy,
So I'm
you
gonna
the
make sure
guy.
it gets set right.
So it definitely sounds like you had quite the
Oh, yeah.
eventful weekend for sure.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Wow.
It was,
Nah, that's very
Yeah.
different, bro.
That
it was
sounds-
fun. It was a lot of fun.
that
That was
sounds
the last thing I would have thought it came out of his mouth.
Yeah, honestly, I was not expecting that. That was wow.
Probably expected me to say
Okay.
some big booty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I'm
talked about a
what?
strip club. Now it just went to a little person.
Yeah.
That's like loved it though.
That's lit.
It was fun. It was fun. It was definitely fun.
That's what's up. And how about you, Clay? How was your?
Man, the beginning of my 2024, man, has been absolutely amazing, man. That's
good.
I've been having a lit time, just going out, doing my thing, and just spending quality time with amazing individuals. You know what I mean? So, and this past weekend, I just went to the Funny Marco stand-up.
Speaking of amazing individuals.
Yeah,
Funny Marco was out here?
Yeah, Funny Marco was definitely out here, man. Much respect to Funny Marco, man, because I really fuck with what you got going on, and it's a different way of comedy, which is what, like, I would say our world is coming to now. It's a new age. It's a new time period. Stand-up comedy is not the same anymore when it comes to these new, especially people that's coming from like videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the Drewski, the Funny Marcos, like they got their own way of presenting comedy. And,
Oh, wow.
And they have to do shows. That's another form of money that they can get. But
True.
The come up of comedians is definitely different now. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like the way we're getting our new people that do stand up, or is like they blow up on social media, and that's how they end up like getting their own chance to shine like that.
for sure.
It's so different.
And wow.
It's very different, but the show was excellent. It was good. It was very good. What I would say is I mean, if you're expecting like the stand up like punchlines, like a nigga to be hitting you with punchlines over and over again, that's not what you should be looking for going to Funny Marco, man. Like we all seen his videos, you know the type of content that he makes, and you know the type of comedy he has. So don't go in there with expectations. Just a lot of people probably go in there with expectations and probably would think that it was like not worth it. But I was fucking with it. I was fucking with it heavy. And the crowd was fucking with him. So
Because people that are going there, they know the content pushed out. Like,
for sure.
You know.
Probably interacting with all of them and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and real shit,
Yeah.
man. And it's so genuine. It's genuine laughter. You get what I'm saying? That's what I felt the entire time of being there. And then even right after the show, he had a meet and greet right there.
Wow.
Yeah, like
He's definitely one of those people. I imagine even like it even reinforces like you see him, and especially seeing him in person, you're kind of just like, bro, I bet chilling with this nigga is like a good ass like time, like probably funny as shit.
yeah, he definitely gives that energy for sure.
And so, like, and since we're on the topic of comedians, we already know one who has just been completely shutting down the internet, who has shut down the internet.
Hey, look, he done made a lot of motherfuckers respond. You ain't seen so many
The
people
social
respond.
media fingers are going crazy.
And their mom has had a Zoom meeting in their living room after this man.
Oh.
This
Zoom
dude-
meeting is crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. This is absolutely insane. It's considered one of the most biggest interviews within the first 48 hours ever. There was so many things that he touched upon. It was getting to the point to where Shannon Sharp himself was questioning whether or not he was still even going to have a show.
Yeah. Wait, who we talking about though? Because you went real deep. You got to name drop who we talking about, man. Who
Some
we
of
talking
you already
about?
know, some of you probably might not.
The legendary Katt Williams.
He's indeed legendary for sure.
The legendary.
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
A pimp named Slipback.
That part. That part.
But with that being said, what is y'all take from everything that went down? I'm hearing things about him, or people stealing jokes from him. I know me personally, one of the things that really got me was the fact of like how influential he has really been, even behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? He's talking about how he within his contract made Ricky Smiley agree to wear a dress. He talked about how Steve Harvey was wearing a headpiece. He talked about how Cedric the Entertainer was stealing jokes.
He basically said Cedric wasn't a comedian. That's basically
like-
I mean, with the information that he gave, where can you possibly find a Cedric the Entertainer special? Where? Not on Netflix, not on Tubi. What? Even talked about how these people in these high places have some sort of a deal or some sort of group that just all they do is get the same looking wives who will never do an interview, who they are just content with just being in the background.
Yeah.
And just says how really all the things that you know are looking at and watching is all from the same group of people who are constantly bringing him down.
Yeah.
It got to the point to where with as much information that he was putting out, I had to check it out and see it for myself. And as you can see, there's nothing but videos that just proves what this man was saying was true.
Yeah.
What is y'all take on this Katt Williams interview, man?
Man, that shit was like when I seen it, I was just like, whoa, like he is really coming after everybody. And some of the shit that like, you know, some of the shit, like, if it was just like by itself, like I'd be like, okay, I get that. Like him going after Kevin Hart. They've had beef before.
For a long time.
Yeah, they've been at beef. So they like, you know, if they came out and it was just like Katt Williams saying this about, you know, Kevin Hart, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know, I'm kind of nothing new there.
Yeah.
You know? And then like, but he was coming after everybody. Like, you know, he basically said that Steve Harvey is not good as a fucking like actor and shit like that.
I've heard that, yeah.
He randomly went after Michael Blackson saying his fucking accent is just forced and fake as fuck. Like he's not funny.
Wasn't putting on a good representation of the culture, he was saying,
Yeah.
most of all.
Yeah.
Wearing the shikis and stuff like that. And he said that's the whole reason for why he switched up everything that he was doing.
Yeah. Like, you know, going after the very thing that basically, like, you know, Michael Blackson is known for besides just being black as fuck, you know?
He's known to be that African guy that walks into a place and act very... acts
Very stereotypical.
Yeah, very stereotypical.
Yeah.
Aggressively stereotypical. And, you know, like I said, the shit with like Cedric and everybody like that. Like he was just going after everybody. Like when he was
He said he would have punched Cedric in his gut.
Yeah.
Like as their interview was going on, like every time he said a new name, I'm just like, yo, like
Even Faison Love caught a stray. I haven't seen him since Big Perm.
And like
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and then like I just got at one point through the interview, I'm just like, damn. What did them niggas do to make him come out like this? Like some of the, like I said, some of the shit I can understand, like why did he speak on it? But he was just on the attack. He was coming after everybody.
Yeah.
That shit was like, you know, Gunna dropping this mixtape, and you know he was dissing everybody.
Yeah. And the wildest thing, I think, and he made it very apparent before they even like got into it. He was like, "Yo, like I came on here to tell the truth." He said in 2024, like. We're gonna the truth is gonna be exposed.
He says we're in the reckoning.
Yeah. He really said that, and man, and a lot of the stuff that he was saying, he was giving very detailed information.
Oh yeah,
like very detailed information, and I ain't gonna lie, it almost came out in a sense to like a black man like screaming for help, low key. That's what it kind of came off as.
That's what you got.
A little bit.
It seemed like I feel like I seen a black man who was pissed
that's
at
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
liars.
No, that's what I'm saying though,
Yeah.
because it's like you got to understand throughout Katt Williams' career, he's been like blackballed. I think he's been blackballed more than once.
Well, yeah, multiple times.
But
Considered to be on drugs.
Yeah. For him to go through all those trials and tribulations and then overcome it, and then of course he's gonna have something to say. But it just was given like. I don't know.
I think he was fed up most of all.
It was giving me.
definitely.
It was definitely giving fed up, but it was like, yo, like everybody now, like he was. Man, let's be real, man. It was a 2-hour long video.
It was.
Shannon Sharp, Claude Shay Shay. This man, hey, look, Shannon Sharp was on that motherfucker. He had to pause for a second. He said, "Oh." He said, do you not plan on working with any of these individuals? Like, and I can't be mad at Katt Williams because it seemed so genuine and it was coming from a place like where he really was feeling like, and he knew how to articulate it, like,
wow.
And I ain't gonna lie, they said some bullshit like where he went to college when he was like 13 or some shit like that. I know that got to be bullshit. Like, they ain't no fucking. Like, he ain't MLK, brother. Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Like you said, like the biggest impact on it was like the fact that he wasn't just like giving his main points. He was providing evidence. He
Yeah.
spoke on everything he claimed. He spoke on.
Yeah.
He elaborated. He wasn't just dropping names and then moving on to the next one. Like, he was giving some background information to that
Even
shit.
Shannon knew. He was sitting there. He was like, "Oh no, you definitely paid attention to the episodes."
Yeah.
Because a lot of the things that he was saying, he was like, "You watched this show.
Yeah.
Like you were paying attention to what people were saying, and you came here with an agenda."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
He was standing on business, man, and the biggest reason why I think is definitely not Cap or anything that he's really talking about.
Look at the responses. That
The,
proves
yeah,
all.
the amount of people that
Oh, yeah.
responded.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
Even Ludacris was in there.
Remember, you talking about Ludacris, bro. He had Ice Cube.
Yeah.
And Ice Cube went out his way to be like, all right, I just want to clear this up. Like, he cleared the whole situation up about the casting of Ricky Smiley.
Yup.
He was like, Ricky Smiley he did try out for, what was his name? Whatever the pimple.
Money
name-
Mike?
Money Mike.
Money,
Yeah, he said he did try out for Money Mike. However, and I paid attention to what Ice Cube said because I look up to this dude. Like,
Well, he's the one who wrote the movie.
yeah, exactly. So like you gotta think there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
Right? So if he's putting a comedian on like Cat Williams, Ice Cube has to know a little something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got his foot in the door, and and Ice Cube said he was like, some of the stuff that he was saying is true, and I was like, oh yeah, it's over.
Especially with the whole, because I know a big part of it was the fact that in the original script, Money Mike was supposed to get like SR'd within the scene, and Cat Williams was the one to say, we should take that out. I promise you, I'll be able to make it 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Yeah, but he said, Ice Cube said that wasn't on the script though. Yeah. I guess he left it up to the viewers to be like, take whatever was implied, but he said that wasn't originally written.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, he said that wasn't originally written.
Oh, dang.
But I don't know. See, that's what made me be like, man, let's be real. Like, and history show itself. When is Ice Cube ever written something that's on the raunchy side like that?
Yeah, no.
Never.
He either writes some
Especially
funny
on
shit.
some black people stuff. Like,
I feel that.
He either writes some fucking funny shit or some real shit.
Yeah.
That's the only two type of movies that Ice Cube, made.
I'll definitely say one thing. One good point that he definitely was emphasizing was the fact of how, a lot of Hollywood always has this ritual that they do where they're always trying to put a black man in a dress.
yeah.
And
He's been saying that for years.
Yeah, but and I mean, this just makes it all more prevalent. You see some of our top actors in today's day and age. You even have, and then just to double down on the fact that Kevin Hart once even said that he would never be in a dress, and sure enough, he's in a dress. You have these people who want to see black men in dresses, and they're not going to like it if you say anything otherwise.
Yeah.
Like he was talking about how a lot of these scripts, a lot of these roles that these actors are in was all once on his table. The only thing that he was asking for was for it to be in a better representation of who he actually is, right? Which is not a person who's wearing a dress.
Yeah.
And with that, it's like whenever you try to stand on your principles and your morals within Hollywood, this is the type of stuff that they do. They blackball you.
Yeah.
I bet you if Jonathan Majors was to come out with a movie with him in a dress, none of this shit would have happened. Probably would have been swept under the rug if he made that decision that much sooner. And it's stuff like that because, and it's kind of frustrating because you do see it a lot and not many people speak on it. A lot of the things that he was really emphasizing and I really enjoyed about this whole interview was the fact that he wasn't afraid to talk about what really goes on in Hollywood and how a lot of the times these people are sitting in places and you don't know what they did to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
And it is stuff like that. He even talked about Harvey Weinstein and a group full of people telling him that he's going to suck his fucking dick. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, he did say that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then he goes in the same room and he sees 3 other actors. Well, what the fuck did you do?
What did you do to get here?
Yes. It's like, what did they ask you to do? And the fact that you here already tells me that you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, Katt Williams, he stand on his business. But man, I don't know, man. It's hard to believe everything that he's saying because he on that motherfucker talking about I run a 447.
And he did,
brother.
I seen the video,
brother.
And then when you see that clip at Atlanta and his scene that he filmed, him taking off. No, he really did that. Like, there's actually, I just seen the clip today, actually, of him running a 447.
I know what you're talking about. He was running on the court.
He was running on the
basketball court.
All right, but even look at the last clip of Atlanta. Did you not see that scene where that nigga took the fuck off?
We're talking about a TV show.
It was the actual footage of this motherfucker running down the street.
We're talking about TV show.
All right, so when you seen Runaway with Kanye West when he was running down the street, he wasn't really running. That was all CGI.
No, not what I'm saying is we're talking about top of the line speed. We're talking about Katt Williams says what? How old is Katt Williams?
I think the point that he was really trying to prove is the fact that someone being on drugs isn't going to be able to look as healthy each and every time whenever he gets up on the screen.
I get that, but what I'm saying is the nigga is on here talking about he running a 447, and he's talking to a NFL athlete in front of him. You get what I'm saying? Let's be real now. Like, there's athletes out here that are not running 447s. There's athletes out here that are running 447s, and we know what they look like. So, like, let's go ahead and tone it down a little bit, Katt Williams. Like, we get you now. Like, you doing you might be fast, but brother, if you was running 447 speed, you would not be worried about no fucking comedy, bro. You wouldn't be worried about that. You would have took your ass to the league. You get what I'm saying? Or you would have did some shit. Cause guess what? Back in the day, comedy wasn't a thing. For black niggas, that wasn't a gateway.
Man, we weren't funny.
If you just knew you was just an athlete like that, you would have took your ass to the league. Come on now, like let's be fucking real. Let's be real. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna take things away from him and not say that I'm not gonna say that he's slow. He's definitely fast for his age. Yeah, he was definitely moving in that basketball video.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta see it. I feel like that motherfucker moves, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, maybe I even chalk it up as he don't look the part. I'll chalk it up as some I don't know, bro. I've never seen somebody move, and the way he's moving too, the way his feet look, with the way he was doing it was like, I think he could do it. I think him to be able to run a 447, bro. That motherfucker.
That's a little gullible, bro.
He's shorter to the ground.
That's a little gullible.
That's gravity on him.
I'm not going for that one. I'm not gonna lie. Come on now, you never watched the NFL Combine?
Bro, I'm
clearly not. So we gonna kill that conversation, bro. Because
I feel like
there's collegiate and NFL prospects that are training their life away.
They can't even run 447.
Yeah, they can't do that. 447 is fast as fuck. Like
I gotta see it.
That is not slow. And you mean to tell me somebody? Man, come on now.
I'll put my money on you, Katt. I got you, man.
We fuck with you, Katt Williams, but come on now, 447, brother.
I'm pretty damn confident in my speed. I don't even think I get close to that.
And so another thing I wanted to get on into, because there's so many big things that's just been going on, boy. You got Katt Williams. I just heard about this girl. What's her name? Gypsy Rhodes. Who just got released. If y'all not too up on it, man, they came out with a Hulu show that was absolutely amazing, went over her life. It was pertaining to the fact of how her mother was giving her horse tranquilizers, making her think that there was something wrong with her when there wasn't. Ended up killing her mother with her boyfriend and doing, I think, about 9 or 10 years. Yeah. And is now out. Tons and tons of support from those who are around that know about her story. Yeah. I wanted to speak on it because I can only imagine just the sheer terror that one may feel, or just even the betrayal, having someone who brought you into this world, someone who is your parent, your guardian, the one that, you rely on and trust the most in this world. Yeah. And having them do something as terrible and treacherous as this. What is y'all take on that?
I mean, go ahead.
Well, I was about to say, like, me being who, say I was put in that same situation and me being who I am, like, I'd be devastated to the point where, like, I wouldn't know what to do. But I still think the last thing I would have done was been like, "Hey, we about to fucking kill this bitch." I definitely. I'm not saying she was wrong.
Yeah.
But that was the step that she took. And got someone else involved with it too. That will always be insane to me.
Had her thinking she couldn't walk.
Yeah. Like she you could say ruined the whole beginning of her life. Like,
I mean, it seemed like she was gonna continue it.
yeah, and there's no telling how long that would have went on for. And it could have gone so bad to the point where she started taking more extreme measures to make sure that she was just like basically constantly dependent on her mother to the point like she could have probably ended up killing her with this shit that she's doing to basically keep her crippled and sick.
Yeah.
And docile.
Yeah,
like that.
docile.
Yeah, it's almost like getting treated like a fucking animal, man.
Yeah.
And it shows you that like not everybody in this world is capable of having a child.
I've always said that.
And
Yeah.
it's very apparent, man. And I'm gonna get edgy on this motherfucker. I think it's valid, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on that.
I'm with you on that
I
one.
think it's valid, bro. Like I wouldn't wish that upon nobody, or I wouldn't even wish for somebody to even think to even do something like that. But in this situation, like that's so crazy to me. That's so crazy to me, and it's absurd for your own mother to basically minimize you as your life.
You literally come out of that person. You expect them to be the one who's fucking protecting you until you fucking spread your wings and fly, leave the nest.
Was there like any reasoning like why she was doing it? Because I seen movies and when I've heard about this story and in the movie, the mother was so protective and she didn't want her to get a taste of the regular world.
Yeah, basically trying to shield her from her over-exaggerated view of the outside world being a dangerous place.
Yeah. I think honestly there was something wrong with the mother as well.
It had to be. I mean,
Just for you to even go to that extent as to giving a child horse tranquilizers in order to make them think as if they're crippled and can't walk.
Yeah.
Because they were living off the system and like abusing it that way. They were like getting free trips to Disneyland, free vacations.
Because she was looked at as
a needy child.
and
Yeah.
incapable to move on her own.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
that's
goodness.
what they were doing. They would get a lot of money and they moved a couple times, because, people started to get suspicious.
Oh yeah, then it's definitely valid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's
For her to
crazy
be
as
taken
hell.
advantage of like that, like to be forced into the. She's basically being forced to be taken advantage of. Like that shit was.
So they can change
Citizens,
the lifestyle that she chose to be in.
Yeah,
Yeah, the mom was all sorts of fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because like at first, like before I heard the whole story, I thought it was just extreme case, because it happens a lot out there. I thought this was just extreme case of one of those motherfuckers who I'm going to homeschool my kid. I'm never going to let them go out the door. I'm going to tell all them lies to the outside world, like everyone you see on the street is like out to get you or some shit. I'm going to make them fear the outside world just so I can protect them. I want to be their God, basically. It's like, I'm going to be their guiding light and make sure they depend on only me. I'm all they need type shit.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was just an extreme case of that, like someone just feeling that need to be depended on.
Yeah.
But now I know like that it was just simply, I'm getting all these benefits from my daughter being fucked up, but no one knows that I'm the one fucking her up,
Yeah.
It's like,
that's sick.
I'm leaning even more on that. Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah. Hey, let's change the topic, bro. Because this is a very even thinking of that. It's very sad and it's unbelievable.
It really is.
But in this world, I mean, what things are fucking believable, man? Like we have fucking apparently aliens are being spotted in a mall in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
but so you're
hearing
gonna
a
have to
little bit
elaborate on
about
that.
that. Can you care to elaborate exactly? You said in a mall?
Yeah.
So it is funny too because I said I actually said court day. I said CDC. I sent y'all that video.
Oh my god.
There was a video on Instagram. Yeah, it was called. I don't know. All I remember is.
I followed in it. It's this dude on TikTok. He makes a lot of funny ass videos. It's usually of like he makes like animated music videos with him in it.
Hey, but this motherfucker was cooking and he was spitting that shit.
It's like good as shit. I will probably tag him in it, but he is funny as hell, bro. The first video I ever seen, he made a video, a music video, of him. He's a chef in this restaurant he just closed, and motherfucking Beerus and Whis from Dragon Ball popped there. They want some food. Yeah,
but,
it's shit's funny as fuck.
But what I said to him, it was about this alien spaceship crashing in the backyard, and he's playing this country bumpkin dude talking about it and stuff like that. But it's really good. That motherfucker was spitting that shit. And the alien too. Da 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 da.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He was spazzing.
For real, he was cooking. I said that to everybody.
You said the alien been spotting them all like walking around dead or
no. Apparently a 10-foot tall dark figure was walking around in the Miami Mall just.
A couple of them.
Oh, it was
allegedly.
a couple of them?
Figures like
what?
that.
Yeah. Is there video of this?
No. There isn't no video.
I'll be scared.
But think about it, and it makes sense though. Like if you were to see that in real life, I don't think the first thing that come to your mind is like, and I know that's today's age, is like, oh, let me get my camera out.
Yeah.
But if you see something that doesn't look like it's on this planet, why the hell I would be turned the other direction?
I'd book it, dog, and you guys see me.
Yeah.
I'd fucking book it.
Yeah, man.
So is there no but there's no footage
There's
of this?
no footage.
How many witnesses was there?
And here's the thing: I think the mall was filled with people, man, and the whole mall was surrounded by hella cop cars, and they said they were shooting in that mug.
What?
Hey, I want to see what the hell that police report looked like.
I'm about to say,
bro, but how's there no video?
There's no video, bro. No video.
I'm sure it's probably going to be released soon. Because that's something that like a lot of people have access to is police body cams.
Yeah.
It's almost basically. I'm pretty sure it's required like everywhere for cops to have their body cams recording whenever they're reporting to a call or some shit like that. So I'm sure if there is footage, it's definitely gonna probably come from the cops' point of view, or at least somebody on the outside like recording the cops doing their thing.
Yeah. So with that though, like my thing is, I know the government has been saying that there's now aliens.
Yeah,
it's
apparently it's confirmed. It ain't apparently, it has been.
So
confirmed.
there's not much to hide.
Yeah.
Do you think this is something that they'll try to?
No. Actually, no. I do think it'll be something that they were trying to hide because it's like walking around like broad, like in a mall. Like, come on now.
Could this be the first phase of us trying to interact? Like, there's a reason why.
No, I don't know. You talking about first phase? I don't know. You talking about interaction?
They're getting real comfortable walking in a mall. Hey, let me try that shit on.
It might be the first phase of something, but hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. I ain't even gonna speak that into existence. But you scared? I ain't scared. But hey, look, just know, hey.
He ain't trying to wake up on his ceiling.
They'll definitely hide the shit. And let me tell you why. I know they'll try to hide the shit, even if like. A video does surface, they're gonna try to cover it up. Because if their goal wasn't to try to hide the shit, why haven't they showed anything in Area 51 yet? Like why haven't they, these
for sure,
like alien sightings? Why is there never any like actual like scientific, like more like the science side of the people actually investigating shit? Why we never hear anything from them? We only hear something from the internet sleuths and the fucking whatever news article be like, no, this shit was fake, all that type of shit. Like,
well, what happened with all those things out in Mexico? Those little aliens that
I know they showed the bodies of them. And
the little small fucking.
I don't think they disproved that. That was already something that they
was already
that time period where like motherfuckers were like cars
like 6 months ago, dog.
It was 6 months ago. They showed the bodies on the stand.
Yeah, the little Mexican little guys here.
I seen that they already
they've
disproved that.
Yeah, they're just gonna disprove this, and they know that this shit will be easy to disprove because they've done it before. This isn't the first time they show like, hey, what the fuck is this?
And it's not like it's hard. It's not like it's not hard for the government to hide something. Trust me. It's not hard.
One person was just like, I gotta show somebody this.
like, and to think, like, bro, there's helicopter cars surrounding them all.
Yeah, that's
like
just-
when I say helicopter cars, there was well
like
over
300.
Yeah, there's well over.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wait. All right,
Yeah,
now
and
that's
they
crazy.
were firing off in the mall. They were shooting shots in the mall. So think about that. Like nothing came out about nobody dying.
Yeah.
Nobody died. No family member out there like, damn.
Yeah.
GoFundMe for Tom that got
they
caught
got
in crossfire.
Tom. He got-
It ain't nothing like that exists right now. So it makes me even more believe like, yo, like, okay, something is happening.
What
like
are they doing? Popping off shots, you know?
Yeah, like
What are they shooting at?
yeah,
there?
what are you shooting at with 300 fucking cop cars surrounding the mall?
Nah, that's crazy.
Like-
That's crazy.
No terrorist attack. This ain't considered no terrorist attack. None of that. And you know how the world is now. So anybody trying to get some clout, they'll throw up a video of a movie or some bullshit like that where you see an alien fucking chasing a random person.
Yeah.
And they'll try and claim like, oh, that was the video for the mall. Nah, man.
nah.
Hell nah, man.
Oh no, that's terrifying.
It's scary
Oh, my
to think
goodness.
about, man. But I mean, we know somebody be up in them clouds watching.
Yeah.
No, I definitely believe there's some form of sentient life out there. Like if they've been able to find, small little microorganisms out in space, there's life out there.
I know.
There's
I know. There's
life
more
out there.
things out
Yeah.
there for sure. We ain't even the only ones on Earth. You got dogs, insects, bugs, all
Look,
types of shit. So,
Yo,
You got whatever the
Cats,
fuck's going
like-
down in the ocean.
bro, and
Yeah,
I'm
in that
telling you,
part.
and it's so crazy that this shit happened, bro. Because I'm telling you, I witnessed the weirdest shit ever, bro. Just driving around here, bro. You seen the movie Nope?
yeah,
So in Nope, you know how it was the alien was disguised as a cloud.
yeah.
Yo, I shit you not.
Oh,
I
oh.
shit you not.
wait.
I look, listen, this is like real shit. I take this shit to the grave with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Now your phone stopped recording. Like it just shut off right.
it's almost crazy, like how we were just talking about some things maybe shouldn't be aired,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the fucking camera went out.
Motherfuckers is watching, but hey.
and just to reiterate exactly what you were about to go and talk about, you said
Yeah.
that there was experience or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of similar.
So,
Nope.
man, I was driving down the road, man, and I was going to go get a haircut, and I'm telling you, there's no clouds. There's clouds in the sky, and this is my view. I'm driving Camaro now. Like, imagine, like, the front windshield is very hard to see through, shit like that, and it sits low to the ground. So there's I'm driving on the road, and I'm pulling off the interstate, and I'm seeing like clouds and stuff like that, and they're all like grouped together. But there's this one cloud that looks like. Have y'all ever played Bop It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the little, the twisted,
Yeah.
the twisted like little tool,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little knob.
or the little knob.
Yeah.
The cloud looked exactly like that, exactly like that. Like I'm telling you, like it looked exactly like that, and it was in an area. It was in an area where like it was off to the side on its own. Yeah, the cloud was by itself. There was imagine the cloud being right here,
Yeah.
and all of the rest of the clouds are on the west side of my site, and they're all grouped together. But you got this one cloud that looks so fake. It looks like it shouldn't even be there, to be honest.
That shit was a plan. That
Yeah,
shit was,
bro. And in the movie Nope, man, like the aliens was disguised as a cloud.
I'll say one of the biggest things about that movie was the fact that who would have ever thought that their technologies would be able to make us think, because it's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that it would aliens would take things as far as to replicate a cloud.
Exactly.
Something that we
That's
don't think twice about.
That's
ever.
the last thing that you're thinking about.
Like,
I have so many damn like theories and shit when it comes to like aliens and shit like that. Like one of the big driving things, like y'all believe in like like paranormal type shit, like
Yeah, ghosts.
like possession, spirits, and all that shit like that. I'm one of those people who don't like lean more towards the like spiritual side of that. I more think that's like otherworldly interactions, like you know,
Yeah.
how like what was that one movie, the Fourth Kind?
The
or
Fourth
something?
Kind is my favorite movie.
Yeah, like
I love that movie.
They were showing like that was like alien interactions because motherfuckers were getting abducted and shit like that, and motherfuckers were acting all possessed and shit.
Yeah.
like shit you think would be like paranormal activity type shit was like alien doing.
That was probably one of the first movies that I ever seen that really frightened me.
Yeah, that shit was
because
horrifying.
not only do they show you the movie, but they show you that the actual footage right next to the scene that you're watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it feels that much more intense. Wow. I've never watched a movie, and then in the beginning of it, you see this woman and her face. It almost looks like the life was sucked out of her.
Oh yeah.
It's insane, and she's just going over. And this was actually a spot in Alaska that they were sending tons of FBI agents to and Secret Service men because of the fact that in this specific area in Alaska, everyone in that area was having the same exact dream. And it was about an owl. And her being a psychologist, she was able to hypnotize one guy to try and dig a little further deeper into the dream. And when she did, it ended up triggering something within him to where he held his family hostage. And they show you that on the movie, and right next to it is the exact footage of him holding his family hostage and what transpires from it. Probably one of the most craziest movies I've ever seen. Old girl from Resident Evil was in it.
Ooh, she bad.
Really good. Really good.
like-
I'm saying Resident Evil. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Resident
Yeah.
Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil.
Fifth Element as well.
Fifth Element.
Element,
Yup.
Mila
But yeah,
Jovovich.
specifically,
What's her name?
Mila Jovovich.
Yup.
But yeah, specifically like the owl.
bad.
The owl, of course, it had to be like the creepiest looking fucking owl. It's a barn owl. Them motherfuckers, like, you know,
Those
owls,
just look crazy.
owls already have big ass eyes.
Very odd.
Barn owls have like
Yeah.
dark feathers all around their eyes, so it kind of looks like a big ass dark eye, kind of like alien eyes.
Yeah.
You know, they look fucking horrifying. Mikey, you know, my older brother, he watched that movie. He became terrified of barn owls. He could not look at them at all. Like,
Yeah, man.
Even just a mere picture of them.
It's
like,
crazy. But on a brighter note, yo, shout out to my nigga Baby Alien, though. Doing great things out there, man. Laying it down for those niggas out there, them real ones. Yo, shout out to Baby Alien, bro. You know we got you, bro. You in that coded entry
Man,
shit.
how you know about Baby Alien, man?
What you mean? How you know about Baby Alien? You questioning me?
I don't know. Hey,
My
look,
nigga
I be on
Baby
Twitter
Alien.
too, guys. Hey, look, man. Hey, Baby Alien, they be going in on bro. They act like he don't deserve no coochie.
For real.
But
Come
now
on now.
that man
Everybody
getting-
deserves some love. Shit.
But he making everybody mad because he's getting like crazy coochie. Like,
Yeah.
He's not getting no average coochie.
Yeah.
He getting that coochie that's out of this world, huh?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like Baby Alien should.
Look, they had that nigga in the back seat sitting next to a damn like 10 out of 10, and he looking, he look happy as
That
hell. He
motherfucker
know
be
what he about to get
coochie,
into.
boy. For
He
real.
know what he about to get into.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Twitter
And
is
then-
ruthless with it though. They be saying some wild shit.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
They
no.
talking
Yeah.
about. I don't even want to say what they be saying, but y'all know what they be saying. Just look, y'all know what they be saying about Baby Alien.
I seen someone talk about like them motherfuckers are mad because it's not them.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And it's that part. They mad because it ain't them.
Oh,
And
now hating on Baby Alien.
They
like
wanna
that.
hate on them.
Hey, look, that man been in
True.
social media for a hot minute. It's like he deserves some coochie, bro. Like,
Yeah. And then also, did y'all see this? I know y'all seen it. This dude jumping up at the judge over there, swanton diving at her ass.
What you mean? Hold up, wait.
Oh,
no, they
my
ain't no,
goodness.
Nah, hell nah.
the
Bruh.
aliens gave that nigga some power.
Yeah.
we talking about aliens and shit.
Hey.
How the hell is this happening in a courthouse?
In a courthouse, this dude
Courtroom.
He ended up, or courtroom, yeah. This dude, he ended up getting. Yeah, I guess he was doing something. He was facing some charges. The lady, she was looking at his history. She was like, "Oh hell nah." He sits there and he's like, "Well, I just feel as if it would be in your best interest, or out of the kindness of your heart, I feel as if you should provide me some form of probation." And she like, "With your history? Hell no." He said, "You ain't gonna give me probation?" Jumped up there, boom, right up on her ass. It took like 3 or 4 dudes to get him off her.
Hey, Deirdre, you got to insert the clip of him diving over there.
Yeah, for real. That shit was crazy, boy. I said, "Damn!" And she over there holding her head, like, like I was like, "Oh hell
Literally
no!"
unlocked the fucking power of every nigga that ever stood trial.
Yeah,
Yo,
for
And I
real.
could levitate. Bro,
I bet you that judge would think twice from this point on, boy.
Give that man, let that nigga do hurdles for his freedom. Because he could go somewhere jumping like that. That shit's crazy. And he's strong as hell. Because he was over there fucking, I don't know what was going on behind that stand. Like, it looked mad animated. Bro was throwing down, and he had people all trying to, grab him, get him off of him. He like, get on me. And the niggas, whoa. Like, these were definitely the fucking NPC bot that get beat up before the final boss. Yeah. They could not get this man off of him.
Man, what it was really, man, that man intrusive thoughts just took it took fucking flight. That man turned into somebody. He turned into Jeff Hardy real quick.
I feel like it's just a case of like, well, going anyway, so
all the way.
So might as well.
He said, I'm gonna earn this. I'm gonna earn this.
Oh, that's how much time I'm getting. All right, let's add some more.
For real, he went all the way at her ass.
Nah, that's wicked.
I said, yo,
that's wicked.
I've never seen a jump like that. That man, like no part of his body touched the stand. He flew over it
at all,
over it completely.
Yeah. Look, man, and that's somebody's grandmother. He up there dive bombing on this shit. But hey, look, to be honest with you, I don't really care. I don't really care because, hey, look, man, we all know y'all, some people in positions of power, especially judges out here, they're usually kind of a little weird, or they
ain't the most liked people.
Yeah, they did something to get where they got to, and it is what it is. And, we all know what happened in courthouses.
For real.
They seem like, as people who already do shady shit, and in their place of power, they're seen as one who can make very unfair and unjust decisions and shit like that. So judges are never really held in a high regard.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. Just know I was in a courtroom and I was trying to talk to a judge, and he hit me with one of these.
Now you can hit one of those.
What?
It's
like, I don't know what you want me to do.
I ain't gonna go too deep into the conversation, but just know it was something along the line of a weird scenario, and he said, it sounds like you're just dealing with a...
I had to keep it professional. Can't say that word, so I'm gonna hit you with one of these.
Yeah, man, just emote on me. Man, emoted on me in the damn courtroom, bro.
Not an emo.
That's crazy.
Got that shit out the shop.
That shit is crazy. And
pack
so,
this man up.
Just to touch upon a few things, man. We do have. Now I know me and you. We was watching the show. I put you onto the show, Changeling, with Lakeith Stanfield. Absolutely amazing show.
Show.
Has now came out with a new movie, The Book of Clarence. Definitely one I do plan on seeing. Seeing a lot of raves about it. You got Jay-Z signing off on it. They just did the premiere not too long ago. I plan on seeing it. It definitely looks like a monumental role, something different, a fresh breath of air for, those folks out there who was looking for something that's very adventurous and something I would consider to be a new adventure, a new story.
Yeah.
Tons and tons of people. Even got Tiana Taylor up in there, and she always look good. Yeah,
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
And the Book of Clarence is about. He kind of has like a godly is it about gods or what is it?
So basically, it's about a man who is trying to utilize. Well, I guess he was raised, or I guess this is during the time period where Jesus was doing a lot of his ministry.
Yeah.
So what Clarence ends up doing is taking a few of the lessons and the things that he sees Jesus doing in his own regards, and trying to utilize it as a way for him to be able to make money. Because there was some people that was seeing a lot of what was going on during that time as a way for them to make profit.
Yeah.
So they were trying to be a prophet to make a profit.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's where the story lies. But it's a very uplifting story from what I've seen so far. A great story, a breath of fresh air, something that most people I think will be able to like. A lot of heavy name actors in there that are also showing support within it. So I look forward to it. That's definitely one I want to see.
Hey, that time period, man. I'm trying to see what Tiana Taylor looking like in that mug. I ain't even gonna lie.
She was dropping some new music, some previews of some new music too that I hope she planned on dropping soon. Her and the mom, they ain't rocking right now, I guess. You know what I mean? So she off doing her own thing. Last time I seen it, she was messing around with what's that girl? What's that girl's name? She made that. Oh my mama, good.
Is it Kaylani?
Nah,
Connie? No.
What's her name? And she made that song.
It
Oh
started
my
with a
mama.
K. It started with a K?
Is that what? I think it starts with a K. I can't think of it. I know they was dancing on each other in the club.
Yeah.
I'm probably sure we'll be able to put the name over there, so I ain't got to butcher it like I did. Anisha, I think that's her name. I'm so sorry, Anisha. You know you look so good. I'm so sorry I butchered your name for real.
Speaking of like Tiana's though, I seen a funny ass post that had me dying. Me and you watched the video with Tiana Tron, Casanat, you know, out there in the
Yeah.
bro. Tiana Tron, she was out. I think she was doing one of those like going around just interviewing random people and shit like that.
Yeah.
And one of these dudes that she goes up to, and you know, he instantly just out of nowhere asked the question like,
I know what you're talking
"How
about.
long did Casanat
I
last?"
know what you're talking about. That was she didn't interview. I think they did like a 20 versus 1.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah, but it was Tiana.
Oh,
Tiana
he
Trump.
asked how long did Kai Cenat
Yeah,
last,
bro.
huh? Isn't that sus? That's a little sus.
Yo.
I seen that shit and I seen his reaction to it.
Yeah.
Bro, he was getting heated about it because it's like, why are you worried about that? That shit is mad.
Actually,
fucking
there's a
weird.
lot of weird things going on with AMP. What's up with this filter of all of them looking like girls and stuff? They were saying that Phantom was the baddest looking one.
Oh yeah, no.
Man, but you know how the internet is. They when you got a group of people, they gonna troll you. Just like they troll anybody, bro. They troll everybody.
I was like, what's up
Everybody
with that? They were
knows
saying
something.
Phantom got the wagon. He got all the bitches.
no,
He got all the niggas.
That's the new
I was
wave,
like, yo.
bro. The new wave of trolling is to feminize.
Yeah, feminize niggas and like
Yeah,
make like some like suspect ass remarks to them because you know every rational thinking is either gonna think like one or two things like, all right, these niggas are fucking weird, or they're gonna just be like, nah, like it ain't like that, like you know, like they know that type of shit right there, like they love that type of entertainment. That gets under when they feel like they got under somebody's skin. They love that type of entertainment.
Yeah. Wow. Let's not skate past that though.
Oh, yeah, no,
He
we
really went out his way to ask one of the
nigga,
baddest fucking porn stars in the game, and they call it a head doctor, all types of stuff. So he got the opportunity to go up there and drop his
Shoot
little
his
gem,
shot,
shoot his shot, whatever. And he decided to go up there and talk about another man and how long he lasted.
He got straight to it too. There was no build up to it. There was no one talking about Kai. Like this seemed like that's what he came on there to ask.
He looked so excited too while asking the question.
He was smiling and shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
like,
what is wrong with you, bro?
And there was no like how long then they said how long did Casanat last?
Yeah.
No, he said how long did Kai last?
Yeah.
And she was like Kai like what?
She caught her off guard. She
Yeah,
like,
like,
do you not know my profession?
She started laughing because she was like, I imagine her first thought too is like, what? Why does
I'm
this
trying
nigga
to
asking
I'm
me
trying to
that?
think of like, cause this is a video shoot. So how does that even like come about?
Exactly, something
How
like
does that
that.
come about? Like that's insane, bro. That's so crazy to me.
Like,
That is.
Unless you're like you have to be gay.
yeah,
He has to be gay. He has to.
I mean, at that point, I wouldn't be
turned up.
surprised if he
Yeah.
was worried about it. If he was asking, yeah.
He has
I mean,
to be because that's so.
it just makes sense.
for someone like for him to walk up to a female that's been with many different people.
Yeah.
But he's worried about one specific person. That's suspect as fuck.
Man, name drop another man, and I don't know if it. And I really hope. I hope that it is that you're gay or bisexual, whatever.
Because
Nothing's
that's
wrong with
would be the only logical explanation.
Yeah, but if it's clout, hey man,
You're not.
Yeah, you getting the
You
wrong
get
type
the
of
wrong
clout.
type of clout.
Yo,
I know your DM's gonna be filled with a whole bunch of.
Wayne, I know they. firing you
His friends
up right
definitely
now.
flaming his ass
I
like,
know
yo,
they're crushing your soul, bro. For
they're
real.
like, bro, there is no way you went up and asked like one of the baddest females in the industry.
Something like that.
You could have shot your shot. You could have done some cheesy nigga shit like, let me get a 360 stuff.
Yeah.
You weren't worried about none of that. You worried about another nigga.
Man said, how long Casanat last? I can't.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't
what?
even- All right, next topic, bro. Let's get on. Let's go ahead and get on something.
So one thing I definitely wanted to say is congratulations to DDG and Haley on their firstborn child, baby boy named Halo. Congratulations to them, man. DDG has really been trolling with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
For real, for a while now.
But it's like I kind of get where he's coming from, because man, when you having a child and things of that nature, like, I mean, I don't have any kids, but I would imagine like you would want some level of privacy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you would definitely want that privacy, and then with Haley Bailey and fucking DDG, these are internet stars.
Like literally, literally when my daughter was born, we didn't post shit about her when she was first born. We didn't start posting anything about her until like maybe a couple of weeks later. The only thing I was doing was just sending pictures to like family members.
Yeah,
wasn't posting shit yet.
I feel that
it's definitely a good level of privacy you want when it comes to your children, because there's some motherfuckers out there who will just be, for whatever reason, on some shit, and it just instantly throws everything off, because it's just like, why are you being like this over my child? I was just born.
I know I know Chris Brown really put that in perspective for me, because I know he was tripping on his baby moms about some of the pictures that his daughter was taking, and he was mad upset about it, because you don't never know. I mean, like, you have these people, there's weird ass motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? So to be able to protect your child from that,
especially
you want to.
If you're a celebrity and you deal with that type of stuff on a daily. Like, come on now. Like, man, shout out to DDG though, man.
Congratulations.
Coded Entry fuck with DDG, man. You definitely was an inspiration.
That
to
single
me, bro.
Afty, he was cooking in that one.
Man, no.
And Daryl was good too. That was when he first announced the name of his child, Halo. Daryl was good. He was cooking in that. He had something to say.
DDG been on that come up, man, and I'm proud to see it, man. I'm DDG squad, man.
Oh, definitely.
Came from watching the vlogs and stuff like that, and I seen a nigga go through numerous females. He kind of it remind me of me, like go through numerous females, and he finally found that one. And damn, that one she shining, boy.
Bro, come on, Color Purple, The Little Mermaid. Yeah. She is her track record is impeccable.
Mans went for Ruby Rose to Haley Bailey.
Yeah. I give it to him. W moves.
Shout out to DDG, man.
Shout outs DDG, man, doing great things, man.
Shout out and much love.
For real. And sure enough, I just want to say, congratulations, man, for sure. And I want to say this has been an absolute amazing episode, man. Lots of stuff that we covered for sure.
2024 is off to an explosive start, and it just gives me like, I don't know if I should be excited or worried about what's to come, because shit is crazy right now.
Katt Williams set the tone, boy.
A lot of exposing shit. He said it's a lot of shit that's gonna get exposed in 2024.
You got celebrities like getting exposed and shit. You got aliens fucking
coming out, like,
getting in the shootouts with the cops on the ball.
Like, hey, where we at?
We got motherfuckers unlocking super double jump and like attacking judges.
Man, it's starting to look like simulation in this.
It's a crazy timeline, bro.
Yeah, somebody just had to randomize on the world events.
What's that mod on Fallout?
Somebody playing GTA and this motherfucker playing that shit too.
Yeah, no, somebody put the controller down and like the baby is like found doing shit, bro. Hey, get that controller away from that baby. Like, we not even in the double digits of January yet.
I'm like, damn, who did drop the controller in January this year, man? Boy.
A lot of wild shit happening, man. But hey, man, we're here for it. Coded Entry's here for it, and we love everybody that support us. Continue to support us. Like, comment, subscribe right now. If you ain't did it,
run up them numbers.
Do it right now, man. We fuck with y'all, man. Fuck with us. You heard me?
For real. Until next time.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Hey, the OGs knows about that jet fuel.
Yo, that way. Wow, amazing.
What nigga talking about? For that shit that they be talking about, they love it.